Get you in your celly, I'm about to land in your city. You been fucking with me, my karma can't get no prettier. You shine like my diamonds, you classy but a little sedity. You tried to play hard to get, but somehow now I can't get rid of ya. Cruising with your girls in your eyes, fuck like my condo. I've been with the same 6 killers like it's Toronto. Always doing business, I learned my ways from the trenches. I sat them benches in high school, but now niggas. If you don't get it, then I don't mind. Tell me all the signs when I cross your mind. We've been going since way back, cause time don't lie. Put you in the Maybach when the stars align. So let me know all this uncertainty. Let me know cause I need clarity. You know how I feel, I hate to get too attached. Cause soon as I'm gone, you'll have to find your way back.
Welcome to 504 LA Podcast. I am your host, Tim Branch. I've got a special guest in the building.
You're
Dvntae.
what's popping?
Bro, your name is very short, so excuse like if it's not the most exciting way to
Nah,
say
it's all good.
Pause.
I wanted to be something easy and simple, to say. You feel me? So that's why it is the way it is.
How you feeling?
I feel amazing. I just dropped a song today. I dropped a video today too, so I feel amazing. I can't complain.
When you hit my line last week saying, yo, I'm coming by the pod, schedule me, I was actually surprised.
Yeah, I know.
I was
It was
pleasantly
pretty last minute, but hey, here we are.
We niggas, so you know how we get down.
Yeah.
I'm able to adapt.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you do this for a living, so it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do this for a living.
Yeah.
You know, Spotify, feel free to cut like an exclusive deal. You know, I've got a sound engineer who needs to be paid. I got a cameraman. I got Dvntae cameraman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, if anybody want to offer some product placement, we're open to talking business.
How are you? I mean, I feel like black people don't ask other black people enough how they doing mentally.
Oh, we don't.
Yeah, so let
I'm
me
good.
ask.
I'm good. You know, I haven't been as consistent, but you know, a lot of life shit's been hitting kind of hard, but I'm good. So hopefully I'm able to get in one of my grooves. You know what I'm saying? I want to welcome the homie Morris to the show. He's quiet, but he's my new sound engineer, y'all. So y'all gonna see me fucking with the laptop no more. Thank God. My prayers were answered. Maul on the camera. Thank God for him.
Everything's easier when you got a team, for sure.
Very.
For sure.
I hit Maul. Did I hit you this week? I hit you yesterday. When did I hit you to schedule this? That was yesterday? Yeah, but just the fact that he was able, some niggas be wanting like 2 weeks notice.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. That's, it's kind of hard I don't know what I'm going to eat from hour to hour, let alone what I'm going to do 2 weeks from now.
Right.
So, you got a new song out.
Yes, sir.
Called Clarity.
Yes, sir.
I'm fucking with it.
Appreciate
Fuck
it.
like it. I'm
Appreciate
fucking
that.
with
That's
it.
just a warm up, but appreciate it. It's just a warm up for what's to come. So,
Do you have an album date yet? Y'all said y'all wanted the tough questions, so damn it, I'm asking it. And I will leak that other album if I don't get an album. So.
Nah, it's definitely. I don't even like talking about it no more because I didn't talked about it for so long. But I'm gonna just say this: my goal is for it to drop this year, depending on everything. But everything's pointing in the direction that it's coming this year for sure. So, yeah.
Yo, excuse me if I get distracted while you talk a little bit, but y'all see the way the diamonds is dancing on this nigga?
Don't do that. It's like it's a couple work paychecks. You know what I'm saying?
How your boy on paid in full? How your boy on paid in full? Say I could smell a nigga with money. I could smell a nigga with money.
It's subtle. It's subtle. Real subtle. Feel me? But yeah.
Are you excited about what you have coming?
Oh yeah. It's funny because me and my boy Tibbs, we was just talking about this before we came here, but I got a lot of ideas, a lot of shit I want to do. I got, of course, a lot of other people that's in on it helping as well. So, it's just all about just trying to execute it at this point. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the plan. I mean, I'm about to be, straight just attacking everything I want to do, as far as videos, songs, like different ideas, performing, all that. Like everything's happening this year. I feel like I've been talking about it for so long and not doing it to the point like now I'm going to say these things like manifesting. I'm going to manifest everything that I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to happen. That's the best way I could put it.
So I want to rewind a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for people who don't know, Yeah. Tell them where you're from.
Of course, the 504.
Specific area. Some niggas might argue that you're not from New Orleans.
I'm not ashamed. I'm from the West Bank, man. Niggas love to. I don't know why with the haze from. I mean, but it's like, obviously, if I go out of state, I'm not gonna say I'm from the West Bank. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say I'm from New Orleans. But yeah, I mean, for the locals, I'm from the West Bank. I ain't got no shame in it. I mean, because at the end of the day, we moved around. You know what I'm saying? We done been all over the city. So I feel like we hung out more than other places than we've been on the West Bank. You know what I'm saying? And all my homies from all over. So I feel like at the end of the day, I can say New Orleans, even though I sleep on the West Bank.
I be telling niggas like, don't get it twisted. I live in Monroe. My nigga, I might be more New Orleans than the niggas who from New Orleans.
Exactly.
As far as
I feel the same way.
Cultural aspects, of course. Just,
exactly.
Nigga, just musically. Just with certain cultures like, nigga, we eat red beans and rice. It's red beans and rice every Monday.
Every Monday. It was like that at Curtis.
You know what I'm saying?
Every Monday.
Yeah, so like certain stuff you're not escaping it, certain influence.
For sure.
So you're from Gretna, we'll say. Is it Gretna?
Yeah, it's Gretna.
Somebody say the Oakdale Park area, but
West Bank. That's what I just said.
West Bank.
Whatever
Yeah,
you want to say.
It's easier just to say the West Bank. Because niggas be looking like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You're currently residing in Houston.
Yeah.
Has there been a change in your music career since you've relocated?
Yeah, I would say for sure. Like, I feel like the last year of me being in New Orleans, I was definitely on some different shit than I am on now. But I think at that point I was still figuring out music. You know what I'm saying? Figuring out, the direction, what sticks, what I should do and what I shouldn't do. So I definitely say, once I got to Houston, I wouldn't say it clicked for me because of Houston. I would just say that, I took that time, that whole last year, me being in New Orleans, like figuring out by the time I got to Houston and, just started just getting more and more creative, is when it just started to click for me. Then just, ironically, when I got to Houston. So, but I mean, I feel like even back then I was still making good music. It's just not, I wouldn't say it's bad quality. I just would say it's not where it's at today. Or I guess my vision is a little bit more clear today than what it was back then. Feel me?
I think that should be expected from artists. Like, people get caught up in what your art, it's not like it used to be. But in reality, do you want to really be like it used to be?
Yeah.
Growth.
Right.
I don't think we appreciate growth enough from our artists.
I would say for me, at least, like, I would say it's growth for sure, but I think for me it's still like that figuring out stage, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really think that I changed for anybody because, the people that was listening to me, like, of course they hear the transition, they hear the growth, but at the end of the day, like, I was still, like I said, trying to figure it out. And then once I figured out what works and what people like, everybody kind of took to it. And then I was like, okay, so this is what the people that have been rocking with me, this is what they know me for now. And then like the new people that just, caught on to me, it's like, okay, this is the first thing they heard. So this is what they think that, my sound has always been. But of course, like I said, if you've been following me for, since day one, it has changed a few times. But, now I done figured out, the direction and the lane I want to be in and where I want to go. So.
What inspired you to become an artist?
Shit, just music, honestly. Like, I remember being a kid, waking up. I can remember, like, before going to school, and this is like back to like elementary days or grade school days, whatever. Like, growing up all the time, my mom in the morning would always put on MTV AM. I think it was called MTV AM at the time, or like MTV Gen. I can't remember, but every morning, like, that's how she would wake me up, was like turning on the TV and putting on MTV. And so, of course, always hearing music, and I was, sometimes they would play the same songs early in the morning over and over. But, of course, hearing music, that kind of definitely, like, drew to me. And then, of course, being in the car on the way to school, hearing music, you know what I'm saying? That definitely played a part in it. And then, on top of that, I guess trying writing at the time, I started off, doing a little poetry. Not no, like, crazy poetry, like where I was, spoken word and all that shit, but I would say, like, I kind of dabbled into that, just like trying to put words together. And then, from there, I was just like, all right, let me try to do this on beat, you know what I'm saying? And then, from there it went on. Of course, it's a longer, deeper story, but yeah. So that's kind of like where the inspiration started at. And then, of course, I had a homie that I grew up with. Rest in peace, Jai. But he was definitely the one that like really made me pursue it because I used to see him on the block all the time, on the neighborhood, you know, rapping and shit. And then I would see him out downtown in the city passing out CDs and shit, and you know, trying to get his shit out. And he was the first person I went to and was like, yo, like, I want to rap. This is when I was playing ball at the time. I was like, yo, I want to rap. Like, help me. Because he was the only one I knew that had a home studio, you know, was recording, mixing all his own shit at the time. So, you know, he was the only person I knew I could go to. So I went to him and was like, yo, like, I want to rap. Like, put me on. And I remember at the first time I said that, he told me, he was like, nah, bro, like, you good at ball and, like, stick to ball. And I was like, nah, bro, like, I want to rap. And I'll never forget, he was like, all right, I'll make a deal with you. He was like, I'm going to give you a beat. And he was like, you go make a song to it and come back. And if it's fire, or if it's decent, I'll help you out. If it's ass, stick the ball in. And I remember the beat that he gave me, ironically, was Drake Cameron's beat. And I still have this song, but that shit would never see the light of day because it was that bad. But
man, you exaggerating.
Nah, you remember it?
It was not that bad.
Nah, it was bad.
It really wasn't that bad.
Bad.
For somebody who's see, now I gotta interject. I remember Cameras, and it was another record you had two.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was a Big Sean record. I can't remember, but I believe it was a Big Sean record
like
at the time.
Big Sean and Tiger.
Yeah,
I remember the beat.
like
The beat was hard. I love that beat. Yeah. But actually, I remember your first track before that.
Oh, you don't even know what? No.
That's later down the line.
Nah, Cameras was definitely the first track.
No,
because
it wasn't.
I'm telling you,
I'm about to tell you wrong. I'm about to tell you why you're wrong. It was Slight Work. The first time I ever heard you on a beat was Slight Work.
It was probably the first time you ever heard me, but
that was the first thing you ever played for me. Yeah, you and Kobe were on Slight Work.
Okay, yeah. Oh, damn, I don't remember that, but now I do. Now that you bring it up, we did do a record Slight Work.
Yeah, y'all hopped on a Slight Work beat.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't. It
damn,
wasn't horrible.
How do you remember that?
No, my memory is all I have.
I forgot all about that, but yeah, we did do that. Shout out to Kobe. We still supposed to do something now, but Cameras was definitely the first thing I ever did because that was the first time I remember recording on my fucking phone at the time and letting Jai hear it. But yeah, we did. Yeah, Slight Work's probably the first thing I ever let you hear.
Okay, so now you just cleared up some history for me because I thought Slight Work was the first thing you recorded. Nah. So I heard. That means I got Cameras was done by the time I heard.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, what you don't know is that Kobe and Ja are cousins. So
right, I knew that.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So
rest in peace to Ja.
Yeah, so that's how I know. You know what I'm saying? But that's how that started. Because like I said, he wouldn't help me with the music shit until he heard me on a song, and then he was like, okay, you got potential. I can fuck with it. I'm gonna help you. Then that's when he started kind of helping me. And then that's when I kind of met Kobe, and then that's when all that shit happened, and we clicked up and shit. So yeah. For sure.
Because it was you, Kobe, Cash.
Cash. Yeah.
It was crazy that Cash was on the All Get Right Nipsey Hussle beat. He smoked that.
I don't remember.
Oh, he smoked
This is recently or back then?
This is a while. It's back then. Matter of fact, this is on a different laptop. Yeah. I don't even know if that laptop works. I got to find a way to get that record. But it was hard. Like we was all young. So
yeah, hell yeah. We was in high school. Like, you know, ain't no shit about shit. But, you know, look at us now.
I remember when you told me you were gonna start doing music. I was actually surprised.
I know a lot of people was.
I didn't know that you had that. And nigga, we used to talk every day. Nigga, yeah. I did not. You know, we used to steal a lot of music offline. You know,
but I don't know who you talking about.
I knew you liked music. Like, I knew you liked music, but I never expected you to say, "Hey, yo, I want to be an artist."
Yeah.
And then I didn't expect you to actually drop a record.
Yeah. I don't even think I expected myself to be an artist, honestly, until I don't know. I think I fell in love with the craft. You know, at first it took me a minute to get used to my voice, and then, you know, I think just wanted to figure it out and figure out how to first, you know, edit my own shit, because there's a whole story that made me want to edit my own shit. But I think, you know, at that point when I wanted to learn how to mix music because I wanted my shit to sound like the shit I was hearing, you know, I got dedicated to that shit, and I was like, I'm not going to stop till I figure out how to do this shit. So I spent countless days and hours on YouTube and just practicing until I did. And I think over time, you know, with practicing, you got to record yourself. You got to, you know, make music to practice. So, you know, after I think I fell in love with the craft and trying to figure out how to mix and do everything on my own, is, you know, obviously it made me grow to, you know, want to really become an artist and try to become a complete artist, you know? So.
Nah, that's real talk though. Most people don't understand the importance of investing time into your craft.
Hell yeah.
Time, money, and just trying to, because if you're not willing to back your own dreams,
Right.
don't be willing expecting anybody else to back yours.
Right. Exactly.
Why should I back you if you wouldn't back yourself if you have the money? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I mean, shit. It's true. Like you said, I mean, it's like a business. You know, you're investing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're a businessman, opening up your own business, you're investing in yourself. You got to get the, you know, the product, all the supplies and everything. You got to get the coworkers, you know, to work for you. You're investing in yourself. So, you know, the same thing with the, you know, the music shit. I mean, but I think a lot of people don't realize how much actually goes into this shit, especially if you're independent, you know, versus being with a label. Like it's a lot. Like, I mean, shit, I could tell you just alone this video I just did, you know, everything I went through just to even shoot this video, to get the video done and everything. Like it's an investment, you know, just, you know, come with the idea, hey, I want to shoot a video, and you just go shoot a video. It's like there's a lot of other working pieces that got to go into that.
There definitely were a lot of working pieces. And I'll be honest with you, that video looked expensive.
Yeah, it costs. It costs. And it's all out of my pocket.
Niggas was in the Maybach.
Yeah, it's all pay for everything. Everything in the video, pay for it. Shit.
But like you say, like, it's being willing to invest in your craft, because right now there's no big label.
Right, it's just me.
There's no investor. That's the new thing now.
Right, investors.
I never knew that artists had, until over the last couple of years, just people investing in an artist. That was never a thing.
Right. Everybody's trying to make money. Everybody's trying to do whatever they got to do to make money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people see potential, or they see what it could be. They going, you know what I'm saying? They going to come in and try to throw you a few dollars here and there, but, you know, they want it back. But of course, you know, I think Gunna said something that was fired. I was watching The Shop, and he said something that was really, he was like, you know, a lot of artists complain about contracts, like signing the labels, but he was like, he looked at it as like partnership, and he was like, he liked to consider himself a contract killer. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, he always outperformed his contract, and he was like, that's how he always was able to get more money to do more shit. And I felt like, I was like, damn, that's a pretty good perspective to look at it, you know, as outperforming your contract. That's how you know what I'm saying, you become bigger. That's how you grow, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, or whoever's investing in you, you know, outperform their investment. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a good, I gotta go watch that episode. But I'm glad that you're saying that, because that's a different perspective from what we usually get.
Right.
A lot of times you hear people say, oh, I'm independent. I do it. First off, half these niggas is not independent.
Nah, not at all. They got help.
I don't want to get into a whole show of breaking down what the word independent means as a creative.
Yeah.
But then the aspect of looking at it as a partnership, because like he understands that I'm getting something from the label. Yeah, I'm giving the label music, but they're invested in my career.
Right.
So
of course they want that back. So when you don't get paid and you crying, man, the label don't want to pay me because you ain't made their money back that they gave you. You know what I'm saying?
And it's an unpopular perspective, especially what we see, bro. We see contract disputes every week now.
Yeah.
Meg is in a contract dispute. Young Boy is in a contract dispute. Meek is in a contract dispute. Who else knows? Who else?
Right. It's a whole bunch of people.
We don't really know who else is. Anybody. For all we know, everybody in music is in a contract dispute.
Right.
Which there's a chance that could be true, but I like that you're giving a different perspective and outlook, because nobody looks at that outlook about who's investing in you and what it costs. I just heard Lotto say was it the Breakfast? It was either Breakfast Club or Joe Budden. Her hair, she spends $20,000 a month on hair.
Yeah. She's investing in her brand, investing in herself, her look.
So a lot of people, like, of course there's a label assistant, because shit, to do this shit is expensive. We just finished, we were all talking about this off mic. Me, you, Maul, Morris, Tips. This shit is expensive. You're gonna spend, but you have to spend the money.
Yeah.
Maul just told us what a camera costs.
Right. You got to.
And all of us got cameras. I was ain't as expensive as Maul's, but you know, he got that A1 shit. We got the little shits, but you know.
You also got to be willing to accept that you're gonna lose money in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you know, that's why I say that a lot of the time is you doing it for the love of it in the beginning until you able to make, you know, income off of it. 100%. Because like, you know, like I said, you doing it in the beginning, you're not really making much off of it, but it's like that's the sacrifice of it to get, because you see a bigger place in it. You know what I'm saying? Like you see where you really want to take this shit. And I feel like some people get it, some people don't. So, you figure out where you want to take the shit and you run with it.
So staying on that point, what are you hoping to get out of music, out of your career?
I mean, I want to be one of the biggest artists in the world for sure. I mean, it's pinned tweet on my Twitter. You go to my Twitter right now, it's pinned. I'm gonna be one of the biggest artists in the world, and that's what I truly believe, and that's what I know I'm gonna become. So I want to become one of the biggest artists in the world. I want to be able to, stand on stages that the great ones that stood on, and make my impact and make my print in music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. And of course, also want to bring fresh ideas. You know what I'm saying, and different things, to the music world, once I'm able to get the budget to do so. But, right now, that's, I'm in the beginning stage of like, even though I've been doing music for a minute, I still feel like I'm in the beginning stage of grinding and working, trying to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, I feel like it's slowly coming together the way that I see it. And I know it's going to come together. I can see the bigger picture. Like I can't close my eyes and not see it. You know what I'm saying? So every time I close my eyes, I see it. So it's like, I'm just patiently waiting and just working my ass off till I get to that point.
No, I can appreciate that. Of course, we're in two different industries, but somewhat the same. This podcast and shit is new.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows what the hell is going to come of it. Everybody's getting deals.
Well, you can know. You just gotta manifest it.
Yeah,
what you
gotta
want
right. What artist would you say has influenced you the most?
I can't say one artist, honestly, because I do so many different things. Like, I could rap, of course. I could do R&B. I could do, pop if I wanted to. I could do Afrobeats if I wanted to. I could do country if I wanted to. I could do anything. I don't ever limit myself. So it's like, for me, I pull from different artists. Like so many different artists I pull from. I just like being able to be, versatile to do whatever, because I feel like a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't step into other lanes and do that. But I feel like for me, I'm kind of blessed and, talented enough to make any type of genre of music to do it. So, and that just comes from different people that I listen to, like growing up. I mean, I could tell you different people I listen to. Like I listened to fucking Justin Timberlake growing up. I listened to fucking Genuine growing up. Of course, I listened to Drake, Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like just showing just different, people that I pull from. I listened to a lot of Sean Paul growing up, honestly, like believe it or not. So it's like I could, sit here and name a whole bunch of people. I can't just name one person because one person is not responsible for the way that, I make music today. So.
Okay, I like that. Okay, so the new record that's out right now, available on all platforms.
Yes, sir. Go get that. Clarity. The video out too. You can watch that on YouTube.
The video's fire.
Appreciate it.
The video's fire. It's a well thought out video. You can tell y'all took y'all time putting it together.
Yeah,
and every aspect of it. It it matches the song.
Yeah,
it goes with the song very well.
And like I said, that's just a warm up for the videos that I got coming. That's nothing.
So does that mean will Clarity be on the album?
No.
So this is
that's just a single, just a song, just
song,
something to drop, just to get back on scene. I hadn't dropped in a minute, so that was the only song that I really. I mean, not to say that other songs aren't done, but that was the song that I just wanted to get out. You know what I'm saying? And kind of put some things to bed.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Trust me, I understand.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a game.
That's good.
So I could be corny and be like, oh, this is our new game. No. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to give you an option between, I might say, table or chair, you pick one, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. These going to be kind of tough. These ain't easy.
I'll build for tough.
Your answer might not be able to be politically correct. You got to pick one.
All right.
We're going to call it Pick a Side. That's the new name of the game,
Pick
y'all.
a side.
I just came up with a new 504 LA game. If I had a round of a fucking applause sound clap, I don't know if I have that, but give me some gunshots. There we go.
Pick a side.
All right. All right, ready?
I'm ready. Come on.
Okay. Big Lotto or Meg Thee Stallion?
Big Lotto. I like Meg, but I just like Lotto a lot more.
Somebody's gonna be like, you're pitting women against each other.
No, I'm not. I just like Lotto music a lot more.
Hey, Lotto album is hard.
Yeah, it is fire.
I've played that shit 3 times. Don't judge me. Okay. Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay-Z, sure.
Biggie or Tupac?
See, I have an answer, but people, you know, when you answer this question, a lot of people judge you. But Tupac, I mean, I feel like I don't have to explain it, but I just feel like I relate more to Tupac than Biggie. That's all.
Okay, I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay. Houston or New Orleans?
Come on, man. Don't ask me no question like that. New Orleans forever.
I'm about to say, cause are you not going to answer the question?
No, New Orleans forever.
I mean, nigga, you moved to Houston.
New Orleans forever.
Nah, I feel that. Okay. Ooh, I got a good one. Beyonce or Rihanna? Musically. Not to date anything like that.
Musically.
Both of those women have successful husbands and significant others.
Yeah. Musically. I gotta go Beyonce, man. Beyonce, she got classics for days.
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
that's not an easy. That's not no live. You answered it with ease and calmness, but that's not an easy one. I would probably be sitting still thinking about that one.
Nah, it's Beyonce. I mean, I love Rihanna's music, and this is Beyonce though for me.
White or dark liquor?
It's funny because growing up, high school, college, it was dark. But now, as I'm older, that white is just for me for some reason. So white liquor.
Nigga,
that's all I drink.
You went the opposite way of most people.
I know.
I haven't drank
white.
Well,
now I feel like in college we was off, of course, Hennessy, Crown, but
I ain't never been no Hennessy, nigga, y'all.
But that was the college.
I drink Jack Daniels.
That was the college favorite. Yeah, Jack Daniels was another one, but that was the college favorite. Hennessy, everybody. That's all we want to drink in college.
Shit's trash.
Hennessy. Yeah, it's trash. But
hey, if they want to do product placement,
yeah,
holla at your boy.
Right. But nah, white.
Okay.
Tequila.
Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Gucci or Louis?
Ooh. Damn. I'm gonna go Louis. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna go Louis.
LeBron or Jordan?
Damn. You know what? Since Kobe my favorite player, I gotta go with the idols, Jordan. Because that's where Kobe got it from.
Seafood or Mexican?
Ooh, damn, both of those are my favorite, for real. Oh, seafood. We'll go seafood.
Okay. Just making sure.
Seafood.
I'm gonna be a hypocrite. I mean, cause I don't eat a whole lot. Some seafoods I don't eat, but I was gonna be a hypocrite and be like, nigga, how you gonna pick Mexican over seafood? You from New Orleans, nigga.
Not seafood.
Okay, I'm just making.
Yeah.
Making sure just making sure.
Yeah, we here.
Kanye or Drake?
Fuck.
So happy they squashed the beef. This would be this could have been a problematic question 3 months ago.
I love both of them, honestly. But if I had to, I'm going Kanye. If I had to, Kanye. Kanye's, I can say this, when you talked about who influenced me, I could say Kanye definitely influenced a lot of shit for me. Like musically, so it's got to be Kanye for sure.
Now these next four spicy. I'm gonna get a reaction out of the room, y'all. Kendrick or Cole?
Cole. Cole, man, Cole. Y'all can't say. I don't know if that can hear how they just reacting in the back, but you can't say. I can't say Kendrick over Cole when Kendrick ain't dropped in like 20 years, and Cole drops every single year now. So. And Cole been rapping different lately. I don't know if you heard that song he did with Bia. Bro, that's one of the hardest verses I've ever heard in my life. Like,
that Benny the Butcher record is.
Yeah, and then come on, man, Cole, man.
Yeah, I was about to get the triple beam, the Pyrex. Let's go to work.
But until Kendrick drop, we might revisit this when Kendrick drop. He might be washed if he don't come.
See, I told y'all that the good questions. Didn't I tell y'all the good ones was coming?
What's y'all beef with Cole though? Like why? Yeah, nah, Cole hard, man. Kendrick hard too, but yeah, as I said, Kendrick stopped dropping. Like he just, don't get me wrong, Kendrick. I fuck with all Kendrick albums, but this nigga just dropped like he ain't gotta drop no more. Like he like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I got another.
No, I say all Kendrick shit hard. But you can say the same thing about Drake, but Drake still dropped. You say the same thing about Cole, but Cole still dropped. You say the same thing about yeah. Yeah, true.
I got Morris the engineer getting in on the motherfucking action, nigga.
Yeah, see,
Okay,
that Tupac and Biggie question and the Cole and Kendrick, that's always the two questions that always get a reaction.
I think this next one is harder than that one.
What up?
Because nobody's at Lil Durk or Lil Baby.
That's a good one. But
I'm curious to see who you say as an artist. Because by you being an artist, I'm curious to see who you say.
I mean, I like both of them a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is just for me though. Like, I didn't really get on to Durk until like his second run. Like, I'm not really familiar with his first run.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta say Lil Baby just because I'm more familiar with Baby from the beginning to now. But Durk, I just caught on to the second run. But Durk hard too.
I mean, I was around for L's.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the "This Ain't What You Want" record, but that was the only thing that I remember about his first run. But his second run had been fucking fire. So, yeah,
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, JT or Young Miami? Guess I'm pitting women against each other. I might destroy a rap group. Sorry,
honestly, and I'm not even trying to be funny what I'm about to say, but I can't even think of neither one of them like in my mind, like what they look like right now. Even
no, not look rapping.
Oh, rapping
on songs.
Whichever one started off. Whichever one started off the City Girl song. Oh, what's the song? Act Up. Whichever one started it off. It's was it Young Miami? Whoever. But wait,
I think that's Miami.
But they don't wait. Time out. But they don't write, right?
I think they do somewhat right. I'm not. Hey, I ain't questioning people pin on.
No. I'm saying that because
they be snapping on niggas.
No, I'm saying I heard Yachty wrote the song, so that's what I'm saying.
He wrote. I think
so. Huh?
I know he wrote Miami.
So that's what I'm saying. So how you gonna ask me who the better rapper? If that's what I'm saying, I don't know. But I mean, if they do write their shit, then I don't know.
I'm trying to say this. I'm gonna say this. This is gonna be so problematic, and this is not a sub at anybody. But we compare Cardi and Nicki, and we know Partisan been writing Cardi shit. So
no, you can't.
I don't know why that's a conversation. Nicki, even though, I'm not gonna say I don't enjoy some Cardi B verses because I do. Her album wasn't bad. Her first album was not bad. I don't know if we're ever getting a second one. I don't think.
No, we definitely getting one.
I don't know that we are. I don't think Cardi gives a fuck about music, but it's a conversation for another date.
Yeah.
But she's still giving us a banger here and now, even though unpopular.
Now that last song she did on that remix or feature she did, she smoked that shit. With K-Flock.
I haven't heard it yet.
Nah, that record go crazy. She smoked that shit.
I saw a snippet. I haven't heard the whole record yet.
Yeah, nah, you gotta go check that out.
Okay, Brooklyn drill or Chicago drill?
Damn, that's a good question.
Brooklyn drill hard.
Yeah, Brooklyn drills, but Chicago drills a fire too. Gotta remember Chief Keef. Gotta remember Vaughn, Dirt, Reese. It's a whole bunch of people I'm missing, but yeah. But damn. I'm gonna go Chicago drill because I think they got the bigger artists when it comes to like just the whole thing.
Yeah, I would give them that and it originated.
Right, and it originated. So yeah, I would say Chicago drill for sure.
Okay.
My boy Ron would kill me if I didn't say Chicago. So, but yeah.
Pick a city, New York or LA.
I'm gonna go with LA because I hate the cold. I don't like being cold.
I've been weed and weather, huh, dog?
Yeah,
I feel that. I'm gonna lean. Actually, I ain't never been in either, so fucking I can't answer the question. Don't ask. Damn, he answered these questions with ease. Like he didn't.
Cause I'm sure of myself.
He didn't really struggle with none of these.
I feel like
y'all feel like y'all would have struggled with any of these. I would. That Cole and Kendrick one I'd have struggled with.
Yeah, no, it was a little struggle.
Now that I'm older, it's gonna sound crazy. That Jay-Z Nas one I would have struggled with. I'm gonna tell you, I started getting an appreciation for Nas more as I got older.
Really?
It's a different appreciation.
You know what's crazy? It's backwards for me. I appreciated Nas when I was younger, and now I appreciate Jay more than I'm older. Because I think when I was younger, I didn't really get Jay-Z until I got older, and then like I listened to a few records here and there, and I understand Jay-Z more now. And I'm like, this is why everybody like him.
You was a Hov hater at one point.
Yeah, I was. Not like a bad like Hov can't rap. I just hated on it because I couldn't understand it.
Yeah, man.
But now as I get older, I'm like, shit makes sense to you. It's like you ever seen a movie when you were younger and you didn't pick up on certain shit in the movie, and then you go back and watch it now as you're older, and you be like, damn, I never noticed this happened in the movie.
It's one of them things.
Yeah, it's one of them things with Jay-Z.
It's one of the things that ages well.
Yeah.
Aging well.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, don't do that. Because he's trying to be funny.
I know what he's about to say. I know what he's about to say. And you're gonna start. Funny. If he says what I know he's gonna say, you're gonna start an argument on this podcast. Yeah. It's gonna go from a 30-minute episode.
Yeah. Nah, let's keep going. Let's keep the pod going, man. We don't want to go there, man.
Time, man. How I'm looking on time? Where we at? All right, we'll go for more. Sorry, I know you wanted 30 minutes, but we didn't 40.
Well, we can go keep going, man. I feel like we got a little bit more to talk about.
Oh, you good to go longer? Pause.
Yeah, yeah, big pause. Because now we can go longer, man.
It ain't gonna be that much longer. Cause we all hungry in this bitch, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But now we ain't get the pod in a minute, man. So.
Oh yeah, the Pelicans play tonight too.
Oh, what time is it? And what?
Yeah,
okay,
we almost done.
Just go 2, and then go 5, 10 more.
So what should we expect with the music you got coming?
Honestly, some of the best sounding music you ever heard in your life.
I like that, short, concise, and to the fucking point.
Yeah,
you're confident. I can see the confidence in you saying that.
Yeah, because
you're not looking down saying it. You're not looking like here saying you.
Nah, because I know my ability. I know what I could do. Like I said, I know. I'm always deliver when I need to. You know what I'm saying? I'm always, I think for me, and I feel like I'm one of the people that can always be honest with myself and realistic with myself. And I think one of the biggest things that I've lacked in the past is always consistency and like taking these long breaks and hiatuses. But I feel like after last year, going into the new year, I told myself I'm never doing that shit ever again. So, because I think I could be honest, I was a little self-conscious with my music because, it's like that thing of with Erykah Badu. Was it Erykah Badu said that? Yeah. Oh yeah. She said, no, I can't remember. I'm fucking.
Just say the quote. I might be.
But it was like, I'm sensitive about my shit. That was Erykah, right? Yeah.
That was a couple. Erykah, Tech Nine had Tech Nine has a whole song about that.
Yeah. So I was for sure like, sensitive about my shit. So it definitely made me second guess it. But then, I hear some of the shit that people put out and I'm like, well, I'm not putting my shit out, because I know what I could do. So yeah.
I feel that.
For sure.
Is there anybody that you're hoping to work with?
There's a lot of people. Like big artists or just like artists kind of like on the come up too?
Both. Let's go both.
Yeah, so definitely I'll start with artists on the come up. I definitely want to work with my boy Eyes again, man. We got a song out right now called The Distance. Definitely want to work with him again. Dude is super cool. He came through for me on that. I definitely want to work with this other artist named Ox from out in Jersey. I think he's dope. There's other dude named Twice, dope. I mean, there's a bunch of people, honestly. But as far as the bigger artists, I mean, it's everybody I want to work with. Bigger artists, you name it. I want to work with everybody. I ain't trying to sit here and like be like there's nobody I don't want to work with. I want to work with everybody. I feel like I can make great music with everybody. So, that's the goal. Hopefully one day I have a list of people that I worked with, long, of everybody I've worked with. And in different genres, not even just rap and hip hop, like different genres, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
No. The last question I want to ask you, because you see a lot of talk about it, as far as streaming goes with releasing music. Is it difficult for you as an artist to determine how frequently to release?
Yeah, for sure. And it's funny because we was just talking about that. We was, because I was telling him I got so much shit that I want to drop. And that's the biggest thing is trying to figure out when to drop the shit and how much of it to drop. And even me and my manager talking about it, we even had a conversation on the phone. Me and her were talking about it the other day. And, I was telling her I got so much stuff that I want to drop. And she was like, I feel you. Like, I feel you got all these ideas and you want to drop it. She was like, I don't want you to like to overdrop. And I was like, that's always the question of trying to figure it out. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like as long as you're making fire shit, can you really overdrop. You know what I'm saying? Because people are gonna embrace what they want to embrace at the end of the day. Like the fans are gonna choose what's hot and what goes and what doesn't go. So at the end of the day, that don't even matter. You know, as long as I'm dropping fire shit, you know what I'm saying? I think then you get to a point where you can pull the little thing that artists like to do of like waiting and building anticipation,
right?
You know, and making people wait for more music. But I feel like for me, upcoming right now, I can't do that. Like I gotta prove myself. I gotta consistently show that I could do this 10 times. I gotta show that I can make hits 20 times. I gotta show that I could come with fire shit 50 times. You know what I'm saying? So
does that mean we could anticipate more frequent drops this year from
hell
you?
yeah, for sure.
I like it.
For sure.
It's crazy it's crazy the era we live in. Bro, you have artists dropping every
week.
Every week. You got some people dropping projects every 2 months.
Right.
And I will say, I don't think Currency does not get enough he does not get enough credit as being the person who kind of influenced that wave. Because if you think about it, Currency has been consistently dropping a project every 3 months.
Yeah.
And Currency actually has one of the top 5 largest discographies in rap.
Yeah.
He has that much material.
That sounds correct.
Me and DJ Chicken were having this conversation earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
One time, and we were just talking about that. Spitter does not get enough credit for what he's done in music. I think he's helped to change some of the landscape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's done that to see what Spitter's been able to do without without radio play. You've heard two Spitter songs on the radio, but still be able to constantly feed his fans.
Right. And he's got one of those cult followings. Like
it's organically built.
Yeah, organic followings for sure. So
and I could see you having a following that's organic as well.
Yeah, it feels like it right now. Like, you know, when I drop, I mean, it ain't a lot right now, but I feel like I do got, a few organic followers. So definitely trying to expand on that, But I mean, I'm always open to new followers because I feel like, some people don't get it the first time. Sometimes it takes the third time or the fourth time or the fifth time, whatever, for them to finally catch on to it. And, I mean, that's just how people operate. So I ain't gonna never tell, be like, oh, y'all was late to the party. Like, y'all don't try to bandwagon now, because at the end of the day, everybody don't catch shit the first time.
Yeah, that's facts. I think people be kind of crazy with that shit. Oh, you wasn't.
Yeah, nah.
Nigga, damn, nigga, that's 500 other artists in the world.
That's like, imagine if a nigga didn't come spend money with you the first time, and then like a month later came back and spend money. You're like, oh, you ain't come spend money with me last month, nigga. Don't come try to spend money now. Like what? That's how crazy.
That would be the worst business model in the history.
Exactly. Yeah. So I welcome all people whenever they figure it out. Whenever they decide they want to, you're always welcome here. We ain't gonna never turn you down at the door.
So when you coming back to the show, nigga?
Next time I'm in the city. I don't know when that's gonna be, but next time I'm always.
It's okay, nigga. I'm coming to Houston next week. I'm getting another episode out your ass next week.
Coming to Houston, I'll be there.
We gotta find a way. I gotta go to a wedding. Maul, we somehow getting you on the invite list for the wedding, because I might need my cameraman out there.
Yeah.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, y'all.
Feel you.
And I want to be great at this shit. You know what I'm saying? I see people getting their nice little podcasts and deals. Right. Shit, I want one. I want my team to pull up in Ferraris.
Right. Facts. I'm trying to get everybody to too.
Okay. This is for real the last question. I know I've said that 10 questions ago. I know you just gave us a song, but I'm going to be one of them greedy asshole fans.
Mm-hmm.
So when's another record coming?
For sure. I'm trying to, actually, I want to start working on a video when I get back to Houston. So whenever we can finish, start getting that video rolling, it'll be there. It'll be real soon. I'm actually thinking about dropping 2 back to back. So.
Back to back.
Yeah. So.
Hit a gunshot phone.
Yeah, I told you, man. Ain't no slowing up no more. We all gas. All gas.
All gas, no bricks?
All gas.
Well,
even if we hit the wall, we still gonna figure out a way to put that bitch in reverse and keep going.
I feel that.
Yep.
I want to thank you for stopping by.
I appreciate you having me, bro. For sure.
I know you don't have to do that. We go back like full flats on a Cadillac. Thank you for always showing love to the pod.
People don't realize. People don't know how long we've been friends and homies and brothers.
12 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. So.
No. Yeah, 12. So yeah,
just to see the growth that you doing this shit is dope, bro.
I never thought I'd be doing this shit.
Yeah, me either. Just like you never thought I'd be rapping, I never thought you'd be doing this shit either. But it's cool to see it though.
I wanna thank my team who's here with us today. Maul on the camera, Morris on the board and the computer. Thank God I finally got an engineer, y'all. This is y'all don't understand how hard it be with that fucking computer and the mic and the board and hitting stuff and making sure the shit don't stop recording and that you can hear everybody and trying to keep up with a conversation.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's pressure. Like, it's LeBron Game 7 without Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love pressure. Don't lose, nigga.
Imagine being an artist, do everything.
Oh, God, I pray for y'all.
Make your beats, write
Mix,
your music,
write.
mix.
It's
Put
different.
fund your videos.
Yeah, it's
fund your promotion.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
And I want to thank all my listeners because I know y'all don't have to listen to me. I'm not all the way there. Some people would argue. I would argue the opposite. Hopefully, y'all don't think I'm crazy. You know, this is a peaceful place for me. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't have to rock with me. And be on the lookout for more episodes. Peace, love, we out.